Well, we typically see SharePoint as being the tool that aggregates information. We typically see SharePoint being used to pull project information together, financial information, HR information, whatever information you want, whether they be from the Microsoft family or other tools, and bringing all of that together into a series of portals. Portals was a word that was used earlier. So portals is a great way that people can go and self-serve themselves with information. The technology is largely already there to do that. It's coming back to the point that Paul made, that have organisations really thought about what they want and how they're going to share it and who has access to what. If they can work all of that out, the technology is largely there to do it already for them. So SharePoint is typically a tool that we see organisations using to aggregate information and to provide it as live portals. In addition, you can use all the BI capabilities to actually get SharePoint to drive the management reporting. So, if you're talking about dashboards where an executive can see something and drill down into further levels of information, again, SharePoint can be very much used to do that. But again, it comes back to the question: what do you want, and when do you want it, and who are you going to give it to? And those are the big questions that, as technology providers, we can go in and we can say, well, this is how we've seen other people using it, and this is our best practice, and maybe here's a bunch of templates. But we find that many organisations are actually slightly different, and they all want something slightly different because of the internal politics or the regulatory bodies or the partners they're working with, and all those types of things. Keep with the times. And again, I don't want to turn it into a massive product pitch, but Project 2010 has been out since 2010. So that's been out a while, and still not enough organisations are anywhere near using the capability. Part of my job is going and talking to showing you guys the capability, and I'm still showing it to people, and their jaws are dropping. And it's like, well, I've been doing this now for a few years. Come on, guys, catch up. So, I absolutely understand what you're saying. Some people don't want to be at the very cutting edge, the very bleeding edge, or whatever we want to call it. Some wait for a service pack to come out, etc., etc. But these days, products are tested so well that by the time they get out to a community, they're there. And we need to, it's a challenge for all of us around the table, because I'm sure you don't want to carry on potentially using those dusty old products, whatever they might be, and having your inboxes overloaded. And we have to, as a group of people, find the right way of helping each other, I guess.